Security can be challenging for both IT professionals and users, but implementing multi-factor authentication or MFA is one of the most effective ways to address these issues. MFA means authenticating access with two or more factors. These factors can be something you know, like a password, a PIN, or a security question, something you have, for example, a key fob, an ID card, a hardware token, or a mobile phone, and finally something you wear, for example, a speech patterns, facial scan, or a fingerprint. So in this video, I'll show you how to set up multi-factor authentication specifically on AWS. So whether you are an experienced AWS user or just getting started, enabling MFA adds an essential layer of security to your account. So let's get started. As I mentioned earlier, MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring not just your password, but also a second form of verification. For example, your mobile device. So even someone gets hold of your password, they won't be able to access your AWS account without this second factor. This significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access, making your account much more secure. Now let's look at different technologies that can provide multi-factor authentication on AWS. First, we have virtual MFA device. For this, you can use Google Authenticator or Authy. They both support multiple tokens on a single device. Second, we have Universal Second Factor Security Key or UTF. For this, you can use YubiKey, which is a third-party key by Yubico. And it supports multiple routes and IAM users using a single security key. Third, we have a hardware key fob MFA device. This is also a third-party key fob provided by Gemalto. Before we get started, you'll need a few things. First, your AWS account. If you don't have an account yet, check out my previous video on how to set up a free AWS account. Second, you'll need an authenticator app like Google Authenticator or Authy installed on your device. For this tutorial, we are going to use Authy. Now let's dive into the AWS Management Console. Alright, first, log in into your AWS Management Console. Once you're logged in, click on your username at the top right corner and then select Security Credentials. Now we are on the Identity and Access Management Console or IAM. As you can see, you don't have MFA assigned, and as a security best practice, it's strongly recommended to assign MFA to your root user. So let's click on Assign MFA. Alright, next you have to enter your MFA device name. I'm going to enter my device name here. You can enter a name that you prefer. Then you have to select an MFA device. As you can see, we have three options here. The first one is a passkey or security key. For this, you can use your fingerprint, your face, or a screen lock. The second option is an authenticator app installed on your device. And the third option is a hardware token. For this demo, we are going to use an authenticator app. Select authenticator app and then click next. The next step, we have to set up the device. The first step is to install an authenticator app. For this demo, we are going to use Authy. So make sure you download the application and install it on your mobile device. The next step is to scan the QR code. You have to open your Authenticator app and then scan the QR code. And then we'll enter the code here. So let's do that. So click Show QR code. I'm going to open my application and scan the QR code. Now I'm going to enter the first code and the second one, then click Add MFA. And that's it. MFA is not enabled on your AWS account. Now, let's try and log in into the AWS account using the MFA feature. Enter your credentials. As you can see, you have to enter the MFA code to log in into your account. Let's enter the code. And there you have it. You have successfully set up MFA on your AWS account, adding a crucial layer of security to your AWS account. If you find this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more AWS tutorials. If you have questions or video suggestions, drop them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.